Not the worst drive, huh?
Not bad.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now.
And we're back. Well, we made one truck. Now we're making more trucks. We got a ton more people over here. It took us a year to build the prototype one, a little over a year actually, from stock Dodge truck rolling in here to HILT number 1 rolling out. Now, as you can probably see behind me, we've done this many in varying stages in the last 9 months. It was really about finding a process. We know what we want. We know how to get there. And we've streamlined the process into where we can make them so much quicker with the same efficiency and quality, just more of them.
All right, welcome back, Adam.
How's it going, Harrison?
So, I kind of just want to hit really hard on like the testing that we all got to do. So way back in September, just what were we doing out there in the desert?
Well, we were taking the first steps to learning what we have. We are in the Nevada desert. We are on our way. The goal right now is we're on our way of finding some high temperature stuff. We're looking to basically find out how this capsule reacts in a desert scenario, which is pretty much worst case scenario heat-wise for an RV. The amount of effort that has gone into all of this and almost borderline chaos and turmoil of all the things, especially at the end of all of this coming together, it's pretty amazing how it's actually performing. It is even more amazing to be the one that's actually able to do this. It's fantastic. Storyteller and is obviously known for quality, right? So it's the last 5% of a build that really make it. So we have a lot of issues like this little piece of trim that won't stay on. That it doesn't seem like much, but that's very annoying. Or like these seat cushions, you sit on them, they slide. They can't do that. Well, those are easy fixes, but little things like this are a large portion of what makes the final product just that nice. So we have quite a bit of that. Actually, we learned a whole lot and made some improvements. We learned about a few spots in the interior that weren't getting conditioned like we wanted to. So we were able to make some adjustments and we learned how not to do things several times, which definitely helped in getting production ramped up. But production is ramping.
Here you get up. Now I'm gonna do this. And
It's a lot of work, but it pays off. It looks great.
It rides great when you have a box on it. But it's a fun experience. We really do get excited when these things roll out the door, because it's like watching, hey, we did that, you know?
Well, it makes me happy. I've been working on this project for, 2 years this fall. I'm really proud that we're at this point to where we're building more and more every day. And I'm glad to see the goal finally being reached.
I was just so amazed. I was like, we built this. Besides the bed being my favorite part with the open view on it and everything, I love our booth seating in the background or in the very back of it, because then you could play games, eat your dinner, you can have everybody feel like they're involved and you're together. It just makes it feel all cozy. Like I would just think about playing cards at the end of the night and just having everybody around. And then there's just so much space in there. So much room for activities.
Give me some options so stuff will happen and I can just be able to cut to you.
I can't act these things out without some inspiration. You got to tell me what's going on.
So someone's done something crazy. Give me a reaction.
Like, wow, I can't believe he or she got themselves into this situation. Uh-oh. I can't believe the truck did that.
Just all splits back apart.
We went to places that were the coldest that we could find at the time, somewhere around 0 degrees, testing everything from inside the truck to the outside layers to try to see what the coldest spots were. Also just seeing how the truck would handle in the snow and ice. Cold, everything was the whole purpose, and we were, I would definitely say, very wildly successful. So
Essentially, we got to stick these probes everywhere. Get meters to read them. We're climbing pretty fast. 35, 36, 38, 39, 41. So yeah, we're still good here. As far as inside of our water tanks and everything, our freshwater tanks, I don't see that dropping much more.
certain points, especially like the Nevada locker, the back of the Nevada locker, in case you have anything cold or that doesn't need to stay frozen in the back. We could see any temperatures outside being somewhere around 4 degrees, and the coldest that it really got was around 50 to 52 degrees, which was insanely great news to get. The outdoor shower, there's only a door there protecting it from the cold, but the air barrier inside of there kept everything well above freezing. The whole time, I think we had it set at around 70, 72 degrees inside. Never went down under like 69, 68 degrees. I would say if we would drive and then spend about 8 to 10 hours sitting in one place, no engine, no nothing, just the Rixon, heating up the living space and see what would happen. Other than that, we would travel to the next place, try to find the next coldest spot, higher elevation if we could find some, and yeah, see what we could find after that.
We are in Crested Butte. We are at the end of a trailhead. Found a good little spot for tonight, so looks like tonight we'll get some colder readings that we actually did last night, so excited about that. I can definitely tell that it's colder right now than it was last night.
Oh yeah.
I think my favorite part of the build that I get to do is still the suspension. It's just very cool. You know, we take the leaf springs off, we build a 4-link, we shift the axle forward. We have to cut up the fenders because the wheels are so big. Everything's adjustable. You know, it lifts, it lowers, it crawls, it rolls. It's still very cool. You know, the first time we have to calibrate it, and it has to do everything. It has to lift up and lift down, and it squats and reverses and finds zero and then levels back out. It's still really cool.
Oh, the suspension and the vehicle, suspension is only one part of how a vehicle works, and the suspension that's on here is pretty magical. There were a few scenarios that we got into. It was very soft sand, very heavy, and putting a lot of pressure down. So I didn't air down. Airing down probably would have got us through it, but we didn't get stuck either. It was very easy to tell. We get it set into that, and let's not go there. Back out, and we were good. So
yeah, we've been in some hairy spots, but it's performed. I have not been in a scenario, I haven't got stuck Been in scenarios I thought of. It's like, all right, here we go. Let's see what it does, and it'll go right through.
It was incredible to see it climb the side of a hill with snow that was probably 16 to 20 inches high. I know that my shin went almost all the way in. And finally the truck, I was able to maneuver the truck and go up this hill and then find this beautiful spot to actually sit at. It's very awesome to see that scenario. So I know that we tried to take it up a little, the snow dune that was there, and man, that thing just climbed up it like it was no problem. Just sat up there and like a chariot that was. So.
I can't believe the truck did that.
It doesn't feel as big as it is. I was expecting it to be more like a box truck. It is outrageously comfortable. You know, just the features that we get from Ram are really nice. It's just a much more pleasant experience than I ever expected.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to head further south. We're searching for the highest heat that we can find, so we're going to look for some pretty scenery to stare at because we're going to have to sit there for a little while. And the goal is to get it in the sun, get it in the heat. We're going to be taking some temperature measurements inside and out. We'll be measuring the surface temperature of the outside of the vehicle, the temperature of the inside of the vehicle. We'll be looking at the outside, seeing what kind of thermal bridging we have. Are there any points on the body where cool is seeping out, which in turn would allow heat seeping in.
Pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Again, we found the hottest place we could at the time. The large amount of work that we put into to insulate these things is worth it. We were able to verify how well that was working. We found some spots that needed some adjustments, but yeah.
did deliver 2 HILTs out of our shop here last week, which was really cool to see. They pulled out side by side, and to see them leave our street right here, it's kind of a bittersweet moment, you know. You've worked on these things, you put your hands on them, you've crawled in them, under them. You build a relationship with pretty much every single one of these trucks.
Yeah, it was amazing. All the work, it's been years, you know, of work to go into this just for that moment, to get vehicles into customers' hands. And it was, I don't want to say intimidating a little bit, but it kind of was a little bit. One of the customers, he showed up and he knew everything about that view. Everything about it, where everything was, how everything worked. He had been so excited and reading so much information, learning everything he can about it, that when he actually saw it for the first time and was walking through, and you know, he's asking me all kinds of very, very in-depth questions, and that was very, very rewarding. Of like, wow, this guy, like, he really loves this vehicle and he's never even seen it. And then once we got through the walkthrough and drove around, and we went out and drove it, get used to it. It was awesome. I can't wait to see that happen on a weekly basis.
It's quite amazing to have that feeling, to know that people actually do appreciate this product, and to know that they're very happy with it, right? Everybody does a very, very good job to make sure that all of our bases are covered, and then we can just give the best experience that we can to the customers. So it's like I said, bittersweet moment, but man, so happy to be able to start releasing them to the wild.
We are going to continuously improve everything that we learn from customers, everything we're learning from the fully set production line here, that it's going to present opportunities for improvement. We will not stop trying to improve, ever.